Now, Darren DeMent, 25 years, oh my goodness. Extraordinary achievement. Wilshire loves long-term staff apparently, because here you are, and here I am, and my goodness. Would you and Joanna come up here, please? And okay, now I'm going to let Virginia and Elias decide whether you want to join them or not. Or are you going to stay there? What are you going to do? You're going. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Terrific. Well, how many of you have ever heard of a youth minister staying in a church 25 years? Right? Yeah, no, not many. And now, Darren, of course, is also our associate pastor, and so he continues to grow in his ministry among us, but so many of you have grown in your life because of his ministry to you. I wonder in this congregation, I want you to just stand if you are either currently in the youth ministry, have been, worked in it, done a sponsorship, or worked with Darren in some way. Would you stand where you are? Fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you. You may be seated. There are scores and scores of young people who've come up through our church. And Darren, I can't speak for everyone, but I think I can really. And that is to say that you have helped to shape their souls at a really tender time in life. You've helped them as they've moved from childhood to adolescence and toward adulthood, and helped them to know that they had a lifeline in the church, and a handhold with God who would never leave them, and that no question was out of bounds or off limits, whether it had to do with them or with God or with others. You've made this a safe space for them to grow in and to become who God wants them to be. And we thank you for all the ways you've done that. Sometimes it's through your teaching, sometimes it's just being with them, having fun at camps or trips or whatever the case may be. Sometimes it's been intense moments, but always you've been there and been that consistent person in their lives and for all of us. My family thanks you for all of those of us who've raised their kids here and know that their kids grow up to still love and be involved in the church. That's an achievement few people can say. We thank you for your ministry, Joanna, for your ministry with youth as well, and for all the ways you have done that. And now for two youths in your family who are receiving that not just as children of yours, but also as students in your ministry. So we have the requisite gift in the envelope, right, which is a monetary gift for 25 years. But Charles Yarbrough is also here, and he is he is the chair of the Personnel Committee, and Charles is bringing to you this extra gift. Now, lest you look at that and just think, you want to go all the way down, Charles? Yeah, okay. Lest you think that that's just some ordinary guitar. Let me assure you that it is not. This is, all right, I got to get this right. This is a Northfield flat top octave mandolin. This is a fairly rare instrument that will be played, I'm sure, around here, but also in places where Darren's doing Irish kind of music and folk stuff and whatnot. It's got 4 double strings that I don't understand all of that, but sooner or later we're going to know more about this instrument, I can assure you. But between guitar and mandolin, Darren always blesses us in music and the youth as well. So enjoy that. There are other little things happening in this respect. But Darren, most of all, we just appreciate you and celebrate you on this great achievement of 25 years. And I think we should all stand and express that to you. slip out to the gallery, the James Gallery, and you're welcome to go say a personal word to them as well. I'm going to offer a benediction now to you, but also focus on Darren. It comes from things that the youth choir has sung, and youth have sung in Watershed and at camps and all of that. This is by our friend Billy Crockett and Milton Gresham Cunningham. It's called Traveling Mercies, and just a few lines. Take bread for the journey and strength for the fight. Comfort to sleep through the night. Wisdom to choose at the fork in the road, and a heart that knows its way home. And for the faithful, and for the weary, and for the hopeful, here is my prayer. Go in peace. Live in grace. Trust in the arms that will hold you. Go in peace. Live in grace.